All right, let's figure out how to make an about page. So here's what the page looks like right now. Localhost. I want to put an about page somewhere. I don't want it to be separate. I don't know exactly where it's going to be on here, but let's just get it started. So go to WebStorm. Should set up a route for it first. I'm going to go to app.js. Blah, blah, blah. I have a bunch of controllers with a resolve that works with Firebase. It uses the current auth. I have some basic examples over here that don't concern themselves whether you're authenticated or not. And so that's what we're going to use because it's just an about page. Partials, about.html, about.html, partials, create about, add it to Git, about 28 chains. Oops, oh no, this is just a partial. It's going to be only a part of the page. It's going to appear between the nav bar, the header, and the footer. To delete all this, h1, about 28 chains. Let's see, wrap it up in h3 tags. 28 chains is 28 chains sets you up for successful habit building by letting you experience the journeys of other people who have accomplished the habit you are trying to. That format. That let's see if we can make that sound better. 28 chains sets you up for successful habit building by letting you experience the journeys of other people who have accomplished the same habits you are trying to accomplish. Maybe we can put some variation there. Who have achieved the same habits you're trying to accomplish. I think that sounds pretty good. In the Flash introductory video for 28 chains I was designing yesterday, I had some text, and I couldn't decide whether I was trying to explain 28 chains, and I couldn't decide whether to use achieve or accomplish. And I forgot exactly what I settled on, but you practice explaining your startup, and you better familiarize yourself with the vocabulary you use or are going to use, and being able to achieve versus being able to accomplish your goals, it gives you more vocabulary to describe your ideas to other people. So let's read this one more time. 28 chains sets you up for successful habit building by letting you experience the journeys of other people who have achieved the same habits you're trying to accomplish. By letting you experience. I think it sounds pretty good. 28 chains sets you up for successful habit building by letting you experience. Is there any way I could word that better? By letting you experience. 28 chains sets you up for successful habit building by letting you experience. Successful habit building by having you experience. By having you experience. By having you experience. No. By I'm letting you experience. Don't want to think about it too much. Let's just get this going. So we have the route. We have the actual partial that it links to. There's no. I'll put in the link on the. I'll put in some link to actually link to it some other time. Not some other time. I'll figure it out later. Okay. So this is the section about branch app.js when/about and I'm using NodeMon instead of just a regular Node.js dot server node server dot. I'm using the NodeMon when you start it up, when you change your files. It should NodeMon, when you change files in your Nodes project, it automatically restarts the server for you. You don't have to do it yourself. Before I was doing that in WebStorm. To change things up, I'm running NodeMon in the Node.js command prompt, and I don't know, it looked like it didn't refresh. If I ran NodeMon in WebStorm, it would, every time I save it for JS files, it does this in this window, in this terminal window right here. But it didn't do that when I saved some files just now. It didn't do that in the Node command prompt. So go back over here, go back to the original window, and go to the About page. Oh, it's still not going through that route. So here is where I troubleshoot. Create habit, and it should show this over here. Create habit. So why is it not? So why is About page not showing up? Do I need a controller? I'm confused. Do I need a controller? That's what I'm trying to think. That's what I'm trying to figure out. I mean, I had a /main from the skeleton app that I created this project from. This /main route works. So why doesn't this /about page works? And you know, right now to get the ball rolling, I could just duplicate everything about that /main route. But you know, I want to figure this out right now. So when about test data's controller, test data's controller, searching for it, it's not showing up. Yeah, this is the boring part. I'll restart this. I'll continue on when I figure it out for myself how to get that /about route working.